This is what we live for. This is what we worked hard for. Okay, we ain't giving it up. We are not freaking giving this up. You gotta freaking fight. You gotta fight.
Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies, man. Some breaking news out of New Orleans. Well, not really breaking news, but Zion Williamson, he does his exit interview for the Pelicans, and I'm going to interrupt, the draft talk real quick to kind of, show some clips, things he said. But basically, man, the biggest thing coming out of, the interview was if the Pels offered him a rookie extension, would he accept it? And I'm just going to kind of put his answer in the question in here so you can hear it for yourself.
Hey, I know you said a great space. You are eligible for an extension this summer. If they offer it, would you be willing to accept it?
Can you repeat the question?
You're eligible for an extension this summer. If they offered you an extension, would you be willing to accept it?
Of course. Of course.
I
wouldn't be able to sign it fast enough.
Why is this situation?
That's exactly what you want to hear, man. If you're the Pelicans fans, Pelicans franchise, Zion's team, everybody seems like they're finally on the right page, man. Zion basically said, hey, they offer me a rookie extension, I'll sign it. That obviously put Pels at ease. He's saying all the right things in the interviews. You never know what's going on behind closed doors, but I don't think he's the type of guy, to say that in the exit interview with that smile on his face and then go behind closed doors and say something else. So obviously the guy wants to be here. He wants to play. He just has to get, healthy, get that weight under control. I mean, he'll be great for the franchise. Obviously, B.I., C.J., him, that's a dynamic trio that the Pels never had, in history of the franchise. Also, he answered some other questions. I'll just kind of let these roll and talk about them.
Did it help when you got back to be in that space that you wanted to be, to like when you got back around the team?
Yeah, it helped a lot. Just to come back and feel the allure of this place and just be around my teammates. Being around my teammates was the biggest mental change for me. Because at first, like I said, I was in a mentally bad space. But when I got around the fellas, and it's always good vibes with them.
To look forward to that.
How tough was it just hearing all the speculation of, he wants to be here, he doesn't want to be here? What was it like for you?
You repeat the question?
Just what was it like just hearing all these speculations and, rumors about if you wanted to be here or if you didn't want to be here?
Man, I can't control rumors and how people feel about certain things, but I said this in my interview with Antonio. I said this in the interview with you, right? Anybody that know me know I want to be here. If they feel otherwise, I can't help that. But if you know me, you know I want to be here. I spoke to Coach. I spoke to Coach right after the game and said, Coach, whatever you need from me when it comes to setting up team, the events, just getting the team together, just anything I can do. Like, I'm there, Coach. And like I said, we got a special group. Guys are already excited about coming together this offseason.
Once again, man, this is what you want to hear from Zion. He said he wants to be here. Anyone that knows him knows he wants to be here. That's just good. Saying all the right things once again, man. So hopefully, man, it's all true. Hopefully, he's working to get healthy. He wants to really get here. And, man, these last couple questions, not going to lie, they kind of hurt my heart. But I understand, where everyone in the situation was coming from. But I'll just play it, and then I'll talk about it after.
From a physical standpoint, how close are you right now?
From a physical standpoint, I definitely could have played, but me and my team in the front office and the team, we decided that longevity was better than trying to rush back.
The warm-ups that you...
Man, I can look at this two ways, or three ways, really. But Zion could have played against the Suns. I think if Zion plays against the Suns, even if he gives us 10 to 15 minutes, we win that series. Obviously, man, the bench played well, the starters played well, but that Jackson Hayes position was honestly our weak spot in that series. But Zion, his team, and the Pelicans decided, like he said, longevity was better than throwing him in the playoff series, and I understand that, side of the coin as well. Didn't want to throw him out there, man, especially with just getting healthy. But good news is It sounds like he's physically healthy. He's ready to go. Don't know what his weight is, but in this interview he looks fine to me. So hopefully he get a full offseason under his belt, man. Coming to the training camp in shape, healthy, ready to go. Him, B.I., C.J. Herb, Alvarado, all those guys can get some summer work in together. And, man, we can get this thing rolling because he said all of the guys are already excited. I'm sure those guys wanted Zion on the court. Zion's going to make the game easier for everyone. He's going to make it easier for Vail, easier for B.I., easier for C.J. He's going to have more open shots because he's going to command attention. He's a great player. When he played last year, he honestly was a top 15 player in the NBA when he was at full strength. So, man, I'm glad to see that he's healthy. He's in good spirits. He's out of that mental funk that he was in. Obviously, that's a big thing nowadays. Ben Simmons is going through it right now. Zion seems look like he's in good spirits. He wants to be in New Orleans, and I'm excited about that. I know Pels fans are excited about that. But, hey, man, I'm going to be back to this draft stuff, back to this draft news, and I'll be back with y'all tonight, obviously, with this day 2 of the draft. But as always, man, it's the Boo Tragedies, and I'm out.